You are listening to a Blaze Bible Reflection. Today's passage is Matthew 22, verses 1 to 22, read by Ivan. Living the Joy of the Kingdom. In Matthew 22, verses 1 to 22, Jesus deepens his teaching on the kingdom of heaven by presenting the image of a wedding banquet. It is a scene filled with joy, beauty, and celebration. A father prepares a feast for his son. Everything is ready. The invitation is sent. This tells us something essential about God. He takes the first step. The kingdom is not a human achievement, but a gift born of love. God continually invites us to share in his kingdom. This invitation is not based on our worthiness or our achievements. It flows from God's mercy and generosity. God never tires of calling us back to himself. He desires closeness, not distance. He wants us at the table, sharing in the joy of his life. The parable also shows that the invitation can be refused. Some of those invited do not come. They are busy, distracted, and absorbed in their own concerns. They do not see the urgency or the beauty of what is being offered. This refusal is not always dramatic. Often it takes the form of indifference. Faith is postponed. Conversion is delayed. The heart grows accustomed to living without God. This is one of the great spiritual dangers of our time. When the invited guests refuse, the king opens the door wide. Everyone is welcome. Good and bad alike are brought in. This reveals the breadth of God's mercy. No one is excluded from his call. The kingdom is open to all, especially to those on the margins. The church is called to reflect this same openness, welcoming and accompanying all who respond to God's invitation. At the same time, the parable makes clear that belonging to the kingdom is not automatic. The guest without a wedding garment is a serious warning. God welcomes us as we are, but he does not leave us as we are. To accept the invitation is to allow ourselves to be transformed. The wedding garment represents a life shaped by grace. It is not about outward appearance, but about the inner life. It is about love lived in concrete ways. As St. Paul writes, above all, put on love. Love is the true clothing of those who belong to the kingdom. The kingdom of God is a place of joy, but it also calls for responsibility. It is a gift that demands a response. Faith cannot remain at the level of words or appearances. It must shape how we live, how we treat others, how we make choices each day. The joy of the feast must be visible in a life marked by compassion, humility, justice, and mercy. The next scene, where Jesus is questioned about paying taxes to Caesar, brings this teaching into daily life. Jesus makes a clear distinction. Give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and give to God what belongs to God. We do not pay God as we pay taxes. We belong to God. Created in his image, we owe him our worship, our service, and our whole lives. Faith is not an escape from the world, but a way of living faithfully within it. This gospel invites us to an honest examination of our response to God's call. The feast is prepared. The invitation is extended. We are welcomed by mercy, but we are also called to live in a way that reflects the joy and values of the kingdom. To live the joy of the kingdom is to accept God's grace, to be clothed in love, and to allow our lives to be transformed for the glory of God and the good of others. God bless you. Stay close to the Word. Dear Blaisty.